Now at 6 a.m. on WKYT, we are on the scene of developing news in Lexington after a man is killed in a crash.
Police arrested a man who sparked an Amber Alert in northern Kentucky.
Well, it looks to be pretty quiet for today as we have a small chance of rain, but boy, does it really pick up the next several days. A very active weather pattern all the way into your Christmas day.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT This Morning.
Also breaking news this morning, there has been a deadly shooting in Harrison County. We'll have the details shortly. Top of the morning to you. Welcome in on Monday, December 22nd. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Rebecca Smith. Have you gotten all your Christmas shopping done?
Just about.
Good.
Had the Friday off, so, got a lot done. How about you?
Yeah.
Working on it?
Friday afternoon.
You brought us some good fudge this morning?
I did.
All right.
Third time's a charm on that batch.
That's right. Let's check in with Micah right now. Tracking weather at Christmas week. Hey, good morning.
I had about 6 pieces in here.
Oh,
now
great.
I have 3. So I'm knocking this stuff out pretty quickly. It's good stuff, man. I'll tell you what. All right, let's look outside, see what's going on. Things are pretty good, clean sweep. And we're staying dry this morning. And look, much of your day is going to be dry. I see a small chance of rain toward the afternoon, talking 20–30%. And temperatures right there in the 30s and even 40s down south. We're actually getting warmer before the sun even rises. There's only one way to do that. Winds coming in from the south, and that's what we're going to be seeing today. So I expect temperatures upper 40s, lower 50s. And like I said, maybe a small chance in an isolated shower or two. But the focus, no doubt about it, is that Christmas. Are we going to be seeing a white Christmas? Well, I'll show you that answer, at least the possibility of it, coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, we'll see you then. WKYT now beginning with developing news this morning. State police are investigating a deadly home invasion in Harrison County.
State police were called to assist local police at a home on Monroe Road, south of Cynthiana. WKYT's Hillary Thornton is live in Harrison County with the developing details. Good morning.
Good morning, Bill and Rebecca. Right now we know that one man is dead following that home invasion that police say happened sometime just after midnight. Now the Harrison County Sheriff tells us 2 men broke into 269 Monroe Lane when the homeowner then shot one of those men. He says both intruders then ran from the scene, with one ending up here at Harrison Memorial Hospital. The Harrison County coroner tells us he was then called to the hospital around 1 o'clock, where he then pronounced that victim dead. Right now, the identity of that victim is not confirmed. Kentucky State Police is now handling the investigation, and we will continue to bring you more information as it becomes available. For now, reporting live in Harrison County, Hillary Thornton, WKYT.
All right, Hillary, thank you very much. And new this morning, we are tracking the investigation into a deadly crash in Lexington.
This one happened just before 3 this morning on Georgetown Road near the Scott County line. Police say the driver was thrown from the car and died at the scene. WKYT's Mark Barber is live there at the scene with this morning's developing details.
Good morning, Rebecca and Bill. Yeah, the car that was involved in that deadly crash crashed right through the fence that you see over my shoulder here. Now, crews have since then tried to patch the hole in this fence with a gate to keep the horses inside this pasture from wandering out of the field. Now, police say that this deadly crash happened here at the Fayette-Scott County line about 3 hours ago. Investigators tell us the driver of a white Chevy was heading north on Georgetown Road when he crossed over the median, and oncoming traffic crashed through 2 fences and then slammed into a line of trees just feet from a house. Officers say the driver was thrown from the car. We're told the man died at the scene. Lexington police called in fire crews and canines to search the area for a passenger, but no one else was found, so they believe the driver was the only person in the car. The coroner says at this time he doesn't know what may have caused the crash. We're told they will run toxicology tests. Now, the coroner also says that he is not releasing the man's identity at this time because he is still trying to get a hold of the man's family. Live in Lexington, Mark Barber, WKYT.
Thanks so much, Mark. Police arrested a man who sparked an Amber Alert in northern Kentucky. Florence police say Jonathan Sester was arrested yesterday in Hamilton County, Ohio. He's accused of stealing a car from a Boone County gas station last week with a newborn baby in the back seat. The car was found in nearby Fort Mitchell, and the baby was safe inside. Sester is charged with theft and kidnapping.
After 3 weeks of searching, city leaders are prepared to hire a new police chief in Lexington today. Mayor Jim Gray has scheduled a news conference for this morning to announce the new hire. Current Police Chief Ronnie Baston announced his retirement earlier this month. He's moving on to be the Public Safety Commissioner. Mayor Gray put together a search committee to look for his replacement. 2 of the 4 candidates are internal to the Lexington Division of Police. Mark Barnard is the current Assistant Chief of the Bureau of Investigation. Lawrence Weathers is the Assistant Chief of Special Operations. The 2 outside candidates are Dwayne Depp, who is a member of the Kentucky Parole Board, and Terry Wilfong, who recently retired as police chief in Greenville, South Carolina. Mayor Gray's news conference will be at 10 this morning. We'll be there and, of course, have the announcement on WKYT News. We'll try to get it to you during our mid-morning newscast and a full report at noon.
Well, this morning we're hearing from neighbors who watched a fight and a high-speed chase unfold right on their street. Lexington police arrested Marcel Gibbons. They say he forced a woman and her child into his car and then sped off down Georgetown Street. Police caught up with him on Pemberton Street. Some neighbors saw the whole thing play out.
That was unnecessary, and to put an innocent child at risk was really unnecessary. Childish, self-centered. It's just really sad.
Well, both mom and child who were held against their will are all right. Police say Gibbons not only spit on a firefighter, but also caused hundreds of dollars worth of damage to a police cruiser. He's scheduled to be arraigned today. Lexington police are investigating a robbery that sent a man to the hospital. Police say the man was walking on Lane Allen when 3 men came up from behind him and attacked him. He was able to walk to a business on Southland Drive and get help. The victim told police that one of the men hit him over the head and stole his keys and cash.
WKYT this morning on the air at 6:06, and President Obama is going over a range of options that the U.S. can take in response to what the FBI has said was North Korea's cyber attack on Sony Pictures. Meanwhile, North Korea says Obama is recklessly spreading rumors that it orchestrated the attack and is warning of strikes against the White House, the Pentagon, and, quote, the whole U.S. mainland. Scary moments for some NFL fans. 7 people were struck by lightning after yesterday's game in Tampa. It happened in the parking lot of Raymond James Stadium shortly after the Buccaneers-Packers game had ended. One person is in critical condition. Investigators say no one was directly hit by lightning, but the lightning did kick up rocks and knocked a few people to the ground.
A short hospital stay is expected for boxing legend Muhammad Ali. A spokesperson for Ali says the former heavyweight boxing champ has been hospitalized with a mild case of pneumonia. The 72-year-old boxing legend is being treated by his team of doctors and is in stable condition. Ali's prognosis is good because the pneumonia was caught early. So hopefully he'll just bounce right back.
Right. It sounds like he's going to be all right.
Yeah. We have a traffic alert to pass along for you this morning in Lexington. Blasting on the New Circle Road widening project will impact another road this week.
State transportation crews will shut down Alexandria Drive between the roundabout and Viley Road twice today and tomorrow. Blasting along Alexandria Drive is scheduled for 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. both days, and 4 blasts are planned today on New Circle. Crews are widening the circle between Versailles Road and Leestown Road, and that's the reason for all of that work going on. Time this morning is 8 minutes after 6.
All right, let's check to see live drive traffic and see how things are moving in the rest of town.
Kind of update you here with a live look at the interstate, I-75 and I-64 at the northern split. No issues really right now. We told you about the construction we anticipate later in the day. Otherwise, should be a good day to get that last-minute shopping done.
Ooh, yes.
Lots of schools and universities are shut down and so forth at this point.
Yeah.
So less congestion in some of those areas.
Yeah.
WKYT this morning just getting started, and it's good to have you with us on this Monday before Christmas.
A centenarian sinks an amazing shot, but it's not the first for this avid golfer.
And we're seeing temperatures outside, 30s and even 40s down south. The question is, though, when does the coldest air arrive along with that moisture? And that will be right around Christmas Day. Could we be seeing a white Christmas? I'll show you that forecast coming up.